Shalom, call Halayim La Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rachakwadash, double honors unto our apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well. Much peace and blessings to all you sincere Akim out there that's pushing this 100% truth with all sincerity, faith, and with charity. And much shalom and blessings, peace and blessings to the whole house of David, to the 1/3, the whole hopeful elect. All right, it's your brother Ash Bahakap from the Great Millstone Miami Camp coming at you with another lesson. And Lord willing, it's edifying through the spirit power of Yahweh Basham Yahushai. All right, and this lesson is kind of impromptu. I just got through watching this lesson, this lesson is inspired by this lesson that I was just watching. All right, right here. All right, from this brother GMS Strong and Faith Ba, okay, from the London camp. I don't know his name, but very beautiful brother, always edifying. Okay, and I like his portion, certain things he going to. I like watching his videos, but he was doing the impromptu, and basically you had these different spirits messing with him as he trying to do the lesson, man. But as you watch the video, very beautiful video, man, he fought strong, went hard in the paint, and it actually changed the spirit of the lesson going into, this is spiritual war. And this is spiritual war because which we're gonna get some scriptures on it. These different spirits on the left hand side, the demons, okay, they are tormented by the word. They're tormented by us doing this work. And it's their job, it's their mission to try to stop it at all costs. Okay, their adversary, they're against this truth coming out. All right, that's the opposition, which is necessary because that's the condition of the battle. We have to have some type of opposition, as it says in Sirach, the 33rd chapter. Okay, good is set against evil. All right, everything is 2 and 2, one against another. Okay, so opposition is necessary. Also, is written in Romans, the 8th chapter, that all things work together for our good. So, as they say in the world, what doesn't kill you make you stronger. Okay, so this spiritual battle, this spiritual war that we are involved in, being a part of this ministry, doing this work, teaching. All right, it must needs to have we have to have someone to fight. All right, so that leads me to do this video, man, because we have to, how can I say this, a lot of times, one thing in particular I want to speak about is with brothers, many brothers, really, I guess I would say all brothers eventually experience what Esau likes to call sleep paralysis, which is nothing more than demons messing with you while you're in your sleep, when you're in that state in between being awake and being asleep. Okay, which the spirit has been having the apostles and different elders, different brothers talking about that recently. And that's something that's been happening to me personally. It happened a lot when I first came into this truth. Also, when the closest brother, one of the closest brothers to me, all right, the brother Kananak in this camp, we came in this thing around the same time, same year, and we used to experience it at the same time. Okay, it would be nights where it would happen to both of us at the same night, and we would talk about it in the morning. I call him or he call me, and we're talking, and then wow, it happened to you too, And one thing we noticed, me and that brother noticed, is you can actually feel it before it actually happens. Before you even begin to go to sleep, you can feel it. Like you know, okay, tonight, yeah, that demon gonna come tonight, which is nothing more than I believe that's in First Peter, the second chapter. No, also it's that parable. That parable, I forget where it is, where Yahushua spoke about that demon that once left you. Let me see. I didn't want to make this video too long, but it's kind of impromptu. I got different spirits coming to my head. All right, let's get this. This is the book of Matthew. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 12. All right, verse I'll start at 43. When the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, which before every one of us came into this truth, we had a demon. We had a certain demon that was assigned to us, you know, to you know, keep us from the truth, to keep us going off. That demon had a form of possession over us. Okay? And when we came into this truth, that demon fled. When we were washed with this word, we were born again, received this truth, that demon left. You see? So I read Matthew 12:43. When the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh through dry places, seeking rest, and findeth none. So once that demon leaves you, once you come into this truth, that demon, and that's why when Yahushua cast those different spirits, that legion of demons off the man legion, what happened? The demons, they begged the Lord to send them into the pigs, into the swine, because these spirits, they need a host. Okay, they're like a virus. They need a host. In order to really do things in this world, they need a body. All right, they need a body to possess. They need a body to control, which was our body before we came into this truth. They had a movie. They got this movie called Warm Bodies, and they basically broke it down. Okay, I also read a book when I was in middle school, showing you that the school system is all demonic. It was this book that was in the library at my middle school called Possession, and I read the book, and it spoke it spoke about demonic possession and how, but it was like they tried to make it like a children's book, like a comedy, like a fiction, but it had a lot of truth in it. It just came back to my mind. I think I want to read it again. But when we came into this truth, that demon left, and it walking through dry places is looking for another host. It wants to, it needs another warm body, but findeth none, right? Verse 44, then he saith, I will return into my house from when I came out. And when he is come, he findeth it empty, swept, and garnished. Okay? Meaning, that demon that left you when you heard this truth, he's gonna come back. He comes back periodically to check up on you, to see if you're still in this truth, to see if the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is still dealing with you. All right? So that's what that is a lot of the time, when that sleep paralysis, and you know, them demons mess with you. They trying to get back in. They trying to get back into your body. But if the spirit of the Lord is dealing with you, they can't. You see? But if you're not, if the spirit of the Lord left you, the Lord spews you out of his mouth when that demon comes back, and he sees the Lord not dealing with you no more, this is what happened. He sees you empty, swept, and garnished, meaning the spirit is gone. Okay? You're not being vigilant anymore. You're not, you don't have the armor anymore, the armor of the Most High. The word is not in you, that light is gone. Verse 45, then goeth he and taketh with himself 7 other spirits more wicked than himself. So he's going to go and gather, he's going to go recruit. Okay? All right, which basically that demon come checking up on you. That's a reconnaissance mission. He's basically doing a reconnaissance mission, okay, to come scope you out And then once he see your defense is gone, all right, then what he do? He go and get 7 other spirits. Meaning what? They go get a complete number, okay, of demons that's stronger than himself. All right, and they enter in and dwell there, and the last state of that man is worse than the first. Even so shall it be also unto this wicked generation. So once he does that, you're completely done. You're done. Okay, because that you're worse than you was before you came into this truth, which is a scary thing. That's why we have to continue, steadfast in this truth. Continue to have this word, to put this word into you, meaning to feed your spirit with these words. You have to, as Yahushua say, you have to be occupied in prophecy. You can't be idle in this truth. So going to the point of this lesson, a lot of that, like as I was saying, with me and the brother, we would talk about these things, and like I said, we can actually feel them, and I'm pretty sure we're not the only brothers that can feel them coming. You can sense them. It's like a anxiety. It's like what they try to do to how I can explain it. Speaking as a man, from my experience, what they do is they try to energize you, because these demons, they're just spirits, as it tells you in the book of Hebrews, the 1st chapter. Okay, let's get that real quick, because I don't want to butcher that. Say Hebrews 1:7, and of the angels he saith, who maketh his angels spirits, and his ministers a flame of fire. So these different, and fire is energy. Okay, let me see. Let's go into this word fire. Let's see what it says. A flame of fire, a pyre, where you get the word pyro. Okay, it says fire literally or figuratively. Okay, literally or figuratively, especially lightning, which fire is just energy. Like you have thermal energy. Okay, even Esau has a different technology. You watch these different paranormal shows, ghost hunters and things like that. They'll have certain technology that could pick up on the energy. They could pick up on the spirit. Okay, why is that? Because that's exactly what they are. They're just energy. And we are spirits. We are fires in flesh. You see? And that's why we're able to actually do physically things in this realm. But these different spirits, they need a host, because they're just fire. They're just spirit. You see? So what these different spirits, going back to what I was saying, what they like to do is they'll try to energize you. Like when you want to go to sleep, you'll get this feeling of anxiety, like a heaviness, and it keeps you up. It keeps you up so that, like, when what happens is when you're trying to go to sleep, your body wants to go to sleep, but it keep your mind up. It'll try to keep your mind up, or vice versa, and that puts you in that state of being half awake, which you're not fully asleep or you're not fully awake, and that's when they could try to creep in. You see, and that's when that happens, instead of you just going to sleep. You see? So you can, what me and the brother, realize through the spirit is we can actually feel when that's about to happen. You feel that anxiety. 1 minute you're sleepy, you want to go to sleep, and then you try to go to sleep, and all of a sudden you feel this anxiety, feel this nervousness kind of. Okay, and it tries to keep you up. So it's like, okay, you could feel it. So what we started to do is, and the point of this lesson is, we are in spiritual war. All right, and every day is another battle. Every day is another test, right? And you shouldn't always wait. Okay, you shouldn't always wait for those demons to mess with you. Just like in a physical war, all right, you can attack, or you can wait for the demon to attack you, right? But in this spiritual war, it's the same thing. You, as like in that example of what we're talking about, if you know that spirit is coming, the Lord, which is the spirit of the Lord, revealing it to you. If you understand that's the plan, okay, this demon gonna try to mess with me tonight. What you gonna just let him do it? You just gonna sit back and let him do it? No, that's when you have to take action. That's when you have to, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, first and foremost through prayer, give the Lord to give you the strength, because we don't have no power of our own to deal with these spirits on the left hand side. The word demon literally means intelligence. Okay, it's an intelligent life form, all right, from the spiritual realm, okay, that is very mischievous. They're very intelligent. They have wisdom, okay, and they use it to be mischievous. All right, so what you have to do is you can't just let them mess with. What you do is different. The Lord has given us different tools, okay? As a matter of fact, let's get this. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 9, verse 18. Wisdom is better than weapons of war, but one sinner destroyeth much good. You see, so wisdom is better than weapons of war. Why? Because everything is spiritual. Everything physical emanates from the spiritual realm first. So, all right, what you can do is, first and foremost, one of our greatest weapons, which these are our spiritual weapons, is prayer. When you feel that spirit, that the Lord is exercise your senses and heighten your senses to the point where you can actually feel, okay, this demon is which first and foremost, if you're not on that level yet, the Lord giving me the spirit to tell you that it is possible to be on that level. So what you do, if you want to be on that level, you pray to the Lord to give you the spirit to basically get the one up, to get the drop on these demons. Just like if in a physical war, if you know your enemy, if somehow, somewhere you get some intel, you may have a spy, and they warn you the enemy is coming. You gotta prepare yourself. You're not just gonna be ignorant of the intel that you got. You got the drop on your enemy. What do? You either prepare your army, right, and get ready, and you meet them when they come in. They see you already ready. They're like, well, damn, how the hell did they know? They can't do no sneak attack on you. You see? Or you can rush them before they get to you. You can be defensive. You could be offensive towards these spirits. And like I said, one of the greatest weapons we have is prayer. So you pray to the Lord to give you that spirit to withstand these demons. Why? Because first and foremost, like I said, we're not more powerful than these demons on our own, but through the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, all right, we have power over these spirits, man. And you have to know that, you have to believe that, and you have to move in that confidence. You have to move in that, because that is spiritual power. That's literally spiritual power. Having power first and foremost over your own spirit, and then having power over other spirits. That's literally spiritual power. Okay? First, as it says in this, as a matter of fact, let me get this first. This is Proverbs 16:32. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city. You see, so If you're able to rule your spirit, you're stronger than somebody who is physically mighty, or feel like it may know mixed martial arts and got all type of weapons, physical weapons, and you know, a Navy SEAL, Team 6, whatever, Green Beret. I'm not too familiar with these different military terms and positions and whatnot. You know, you're mightier than them, because the times that we're coming into, the Lord is gonna, it's not just gonna be physical things going on. It's gonna be a lot of spiritual things going on in Jacob's Trouble, like real demonic activity. You watch the movie Paranormal Activity, things of that nature. You got these guys that's maybe that's why the scripture tell you the mighty man shall cry there bitterly in these times to come, because these dudes may be familiar with physical war, but this thing is about to get real spiritual, man. It's gonna be apparitions, things that men have never seen before, demons walking, manifesting themselves. You read Wisdom of Solomon in the 17th chapter, and it goes into that. Okay, all these different plagues and apparitions the Lord released during the time of Egypt, which this is Egypt all over again, and the Lord is going to do what he did on a whole nother level. So you may have guys that have guns and know all the kung fu and all that. When this time comes, that's not going to mean nothing, man. You're not going to be able to physically fight a spirit, you see. So us, through the spirit power of Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai, that have the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai, the understanding, the faith, the ones that the Lord has opened up our spirit to receive this word, through this wisdom, we're first and foremost learning to rule our own spirit, which what we're talking about is going into that. You exercising your spirit. Your spirit is like a muscle. It can grow. You see, you can become more spiritual. You can become more stronger in your spirit, to the point where your senses, your spiritual senses, are exercised, and you can able to sense the different spirits around you. You can sense when Satan is getting ready to attack you. You can't physically see it. You can't. It's hard to explain, okay, with words, but you should know what I'm talking about, being in this truth, you know. Especially, I've only been in this thing for about 5 years, you know, but which is a small amount of time. But the Lord can give you those abilities, you see. So you want to be able to exercise your spirit, to rule your spirit, and to make it stronger. And that comes with discipline. That comes with, you know, speaking to myself first. I want to be stronger in my spirit. I need to get stronger. We all do, especially for the times we're coming into. And the Lord has given us this grace time, this time period to do that. You see? So that's why the Lord actually has these, you see, it's we are going through these different battles, like things like this sleep paralysis and things of that nature, what Esau calls sleep paralysis. And each time, you know, that happens, and these demons, they can see your just like a video game. You got your health bar and your armor bar and all that. You may not be able to see it, but these spirits, they can see what level you on. They can see you growing in the spirit, you see, and they can see certain things they may have threw at you in year 1, year 2, year 3, you know. They can see that it's not working no more. They can see that you're getting stronger, so they have to come up with something new, you see. So every time you win a battle, every time something happens, you level up. And like I always like to say, a new level, new devil. You know, these spirits, they gotta combat that. All things is 2 and 2. You see? So this is the level that we want to get on, and the Lord is taking us there. This is Luke chapter 10 verse 17, and the 70. All right, the top 70 disciples of the Lord. Okay, high level men in the spirit return again with joy, saying, Lord, even the devils are subject unto us through thy name. The devils being who? The spirits, the demons on the left hand side. Okay, they are subject unto unto us through the names of Yahweh Basham Yahushai. And recently, well, last year, I just want to share this quick testimony. I actually had a sleep paralysis thing happen, but this time, a majority of the time, you can actually see the spirit. You can feel them. You may actually feel something, feel somebody shaking you. Me personally, I had certain times demon actually slap me, shake my head up. You know what I'm saying? Try to grab my tongue and shake it so I can't say the name. You know, things of that nature. But I can really never see them. One time I saw a hand. I saw the hand reach out from the corner of my room and slap me. But what happened this time? The Lord actually allowed me to see the demon. I actually saw his figure. I saw him. And he looked at, if any brothers familiar with Lilo and Stitch, that Disney show Lilo and Stitch, this is like the best way I can describe it. You had that character Stitch, a little blue creature. It looked just like Stitch, but it was red. He was red. Okay, and he looked just like Stitch with the big black eyes, the razor sharp teeth. It had a big, like a wide smile, a demonic smile with razor sharp teeth. And he grabbed my arm and tried to like pull my arm. And when I was sleeping, I had this copper bracelet. And when that happened, he's not really pulling my physical arm. It's hard to explain it, but it's like he's spiritually pulling my arm. But I could still see that copper bracelet on my arm, even though it was like in the midst of sleeping and awake. You see? And that shows you all these different elements and things of the earth, the stones, the copper, the gold, the silver. These things have a spirit behind them too. You see? But the demon, I could see it in his eyes. He was very mischievous. It's like they get off on being mischievous. Like it's pleasuring unto them to do wickedness and to cause mischief. And once I saw him, he was on the wall. He pulled my arm, and once I started to say the names, once I started to say Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, all right, once I started to call on the name and to rebuke the demon, I immediately saw his countenance change. I saw his countenance change, and his smile, he had a look of fear on his face. He had a look of fear on his face, and he faded away. He let me go, and he faded away, and I was back to normal. I woke up, I got out of that state. And that boosted my faith. It really boosted my faith, because I actually witnessed the demon flee. I actually witnessed him get afraid, be scared. And it wasn't because of me. It was because I called on those names. You see? I called on the name Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai. That would put fear in that demon. Which also makes me think of the scripture right here. Actually, I think it said devil, right? It's James chapter 4 and verse 7. Submit yourselves therefore to the Most High. Resist the devil and he will flee from you. And the devil, these spiritual demons, they have different positions. They have different demons. They have different level demons. You got some that's strong. You got some that's weaker. And the Lord is not gonna send no demon to you that you can't handle. All right? Or that's gonna cause you to lose your faith, to overthrow you, to cast you out of truth, because that's what they want to do. They want to agitate you to the point where you give up. And if you're of the elect, the Lord's not gonna let that happen. You're just gonna send you a demon that's just gonna, shake you up, do whatever. But the point is really to get you to call on Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. The Lord can use these demons to make you call on his name, because ultimately that's what he wants, for him to get the praise. You see, there's just nothing wrong with that. It's to make us stronger. So you submit to the Most High and understanding that you don't have power over this demon of yourself. You see, it's not of your own strength. Because if that was the case, you wouldn't have needed the Lord. You wouldn't need this truth. You see? So that's how you submit to the Most High. Right? And it starts with the fear of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, understanding that the Lord is in control of these spirits. And he's the only one that can get them demons off you. Right? Resist the devil and he will flee from you. How you resist him? First and foremost, by calling on your name, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, trusting in the Lord, rebuking these demons. All right? Staying prayed up. Staying tuned in with the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, reading. Okay? Fasting when you need to. And also being amongst the brotherhood. That's a strong hedge of protection. And ultimately, if you are the elect, the Lord got angels, righteous angels. We got to speak about them. They're always in the midst too. You see, the Lord ain't gonna leave you even when you're by yourself. You always have a defense. You see these different spirits on the right hand side. I have yet to see one of them to my knowledge. Okay, but the Lord actually had me see that demon. And what was confirmation, you had the beautiful brother Sha'ar from the Dallas camp. Like the same day, if it was the same morning, I did a testimony about that. And I think it was the same day the brother had put up a video of his testimony about, well, basically, I don't know if he said the word, but he basically astral projected. All right, which is he came out of his body. Which that happens a lot. It's like the same thing of when that demon was so-called sleep paralysis. You're in that state of being asleep and awake, and the Lord can actually have your spirit, which the witches do that. Witches do that. They can project their spirit and actually move around. Okay, and actually do things. Okay, and throw up enchantments on people and enchantments in different places. When you watch a lot of these different witch testimonies, they speak about those things. All right, the Lord actually allowed those demons to expose some of the things that they actually do. Which, on the right hand side, the Lord had that brother do that. Okay, and he said he was walking around his house, which is weird, because when it happens, you could, it's like your spirit can move around in the physical realm. Okay, and he was walking around his house, and he said he saw a demon in his house, and the way he described the demon was the same exact way how I saw him when I was when what I spoke about happened to me. The way he said it was a little red demon with, I think he said, with sharp teeth. The way he described it was the same way how I saw it. And he said when he saw the demon got scared. And then the demon was like, how do you see me? You're not supposed to see me. He said he grabbed the demon and rebuked him. And I can't remember exactly what he said after that. You see, so the Lord has given us power over these different spirits through his name, all right? So we have to, the point of this lesson, I know I'm all over the place, I know I'm ranting, I'm hoping I'm edifying, but the point of this lesson is we have to be bold and confident in the power that the Lord has given us. Let me go back to where I was in Luke chapter 10. I read it again, 17. And the 70 returned again with joy, saying, Lord, even the devils are subject unto us through thy name. 18. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Right, we understand that Satan's kingdom is going down. It's losing power fast, okay? which we all know the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan is the so-called white man on earth. He's the children of Satan, the children of the devil, and they do the bidding of Satan. Okay, their bodies, like we were speaking about those hosts, they fully host. The spirit of the so-called white man emanates directly from the left-hand side. All right, and they do the bidding of Satan on earth, and his kingdom is going down. Why? Because the Lord is first and foremost, there's a transition of power. The Lord is giving his men on the right-hand side that power, more power, which is just a transfer of power. The power comes from Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, okay? And he's transferring, he's fastly, I was going to say slowly, but shit, the scriptures say as lightning fall from heaven. That's fast. The Lord is very quickly transferring that power from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. You see? So we have to know that. We have to know that. We have to be confident in that. And we have to move in that. Okay? So the Lord has given us power to defend ourselves against these devils, and also to push back against them. You see? Verse 19. Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. Verse 20, notwithstanding in this rejoice not. All right, now, hey, when certain things like this happen, you, just like the 70, like I was speaking about with you rebuking the demon, and the demon, you can see the demon flee. The Lord can give you power to actually torment these demons in a way. You know, we've been so used to them, you know, messing with us and poking with us. All right, but the Lord have that flip back on them. You see, and you can't help but to, you know, being in the flesh, and you know, as a man, it boosts your faith. First and foremost, it boosts your spirit, gives you a boost, and it can help make you rejoice. But the Lord said, hey, shit, that's nothing. That's nothing, man. Notwithstanding in this rejoice not, meaning don't be happy because of that. That the spirits are subject unto you. The spirits are subject unto, that's what? Spiritual power. Okay? So don't rejoice because you have spiritual power or power over the spirits, but rather rejoice because your names are written in heaven. Why? And the only way you could be subject on those spirits, because you had what, the 7 sons of Siva, the vagabond Jews, they call upon the name of Yahweh Shai and try to rebuke demons. But what the demon said, Paul I know, Yahweh Shai I know, Paul I know, but who are you? You see? So it's not only, the power is not only through the name of the Lord, obviously, it first and foremost through the name of the Lord, but you also have to be of the elect. You have to be of the elect. You have to actually be tuned in with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You actually have to know the Lord, actually have a personal relationship with the Lord. You see, your name has to be written in heaven, which means what? The demons know who you are. If you're a man of the Lord, they know who you are. They knew who you are before you even came into this truth. They knew who you were. When they go back and forth to the spiritual realm, they can see your name on the list. You see? So what does that mean? What is that? That means you're a man of the Lord. You see, and that's nothing for us to be proud about or to boast about. It just is what it is. It's really supposed to humble you. What the Lord told those men, they were of the elect. You're all men of the Lord. That's why you're able to do these things. So don't rejoice just because you were able to do this. Rejoice because you are a man of the Lord, which with that is going to come way more blessings and way more power than rebuking demons and they flee. You see, the Lord, Paul said we're going to judge angels in the kingdom. You see, so it's the power and the authority that the men of the Lord are going to receive is going to be on a whole nother level in the kingdom in the times to come. All right. So the Lord was, you know, telling them, hey man, that's nothing. Get you what? Wait, the Lord said we're going to do greater things than He did because He goes to His Father. You see? So we have to walk in that, as we say, we have to walk in that spirit, move in that spirit, and understand that the Lord is going to amp that up. We ain't seen nothing yet. If we endure, if we continue to endure to the end, the Lord is gonna use us to do unexplainable, miraculous, and things, man, and perform all type of unexplainable phenomena. All right, that the people of this world are going to be in awe at and bugged out at. You see? So yeah, we have to continue to walk in that spirit, man. Understand this is a spiritual war. You can like I said, going back to when you can actually, the Lord has given you the ability to feel when these spirits is coming at you. You pray. You could, first and foremost, you pray. The Lord give you that spirit to combat it. You ask the Lord to you know, have His angels protect you. All right. You can also do things physically. You can burn some sage. You know, them different herbs and stuff you can burn, and things out of the earth. You could actually do physical things to make these demons flee. All right. Well, like I said, everything physical has a spirit behind it. Even though it may look like a physical herb, sage, but there's something spiritual behind that sage, man. You burn it, you can feel a sense of peace around you. Why is that? Because them demons, it makes demons flee. You can also read in the book of Tobit. Don't quote me on it. I gotta get back in that book, the beautiful book Tobit. An angel told Tobit that, I believe it was a fish. It was two top parts of the fish. I think the two different organs. It was the spleen, I believe the spleen, and he told it's not Tobit, it's like Tobias. He told Tobias that it was a part of the fish that he could put in his father's eye to cure his blindness, and it was another part that he could burn to make a demon flee, because it was a demon attached to his fiance that he was to marry, that tried to that killed every man that was to be her wife. But the angel told him, if you burn this part of the fish, this certain organ of the fish, I forget, like a kidney or a bladder or something, and it would make a demon flee. You see, so that's wisdom. That's wisdom. That's different secrets from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, you know, that the Lord can reveal unto you. Certain things you can do. Okay? Like burning the sage, also burning frankincense, which has a positive vibration on it. And the witches, they use these things on the left hand, showing you it's something spiritual behind it, but it's a right hand and the left hand to everything. All things have their uses. Okay? Also being clean, washing yourself, cleaning up your house. All right, if you live in a dirty area, a dirty house, that demons like filth. Okay, they attach to filth. So cleaning up your house, cleaning up your body. Okay, also staying in shape. All right, keeping your temple clean. All these things can help, you know, combat these demons. First and foremost, praying, reading, you know, breaking bread with Akim. You see, so we have to utilize these different tools that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua gave us. We have to pray that the Lord continues to give us the wisdom, you know. As we read, wisdom is better than weapons of war, you see. And ultimately, the Lord is going to continue to reveal certain things unto us, you know, to boost our spirit, you know. So imagine which Yahweh Shai we read, well, we didn't read, but we spoke on how the Lord, you know, he matter of fact, let's get it. I know this lesson is longer than what I thought, but shit, let's go. All right, Mark, the first chapter. Was it the first chapter or the second chapter? What you read in the beginning of Mark, man, Yahushua, he was casting demons out left and right. Okay, and the Lord said we're gonna do greater. Okay, healing different people, casting demons out. The Lord is giving us that power, man. You just wait 2021, man. We're gonna see some miracles done. I've seen miracles done in 2020. You know, years before that, man. The Lord is only gonna intensify it on a whole nother level. The power is here. I'm not saying the power is coming no more. The power is here. The Lord's going to intensify it. All right. That's it. Okay, must be the third chapter then. I'm just gonna have to do a search on it. Let's see. Oh, the 5th chapter. Okay. Salakia. All right, Mark chapter 5. And we should know the story. This is Mark chapter 5 and verse, I think it starts on the first verse. And they came over, Mark 5:1, and they came over unto the other side of the sea, into the country of the Gadarenes. And when he was come out of the ship, immediately there met him out of the tombs a man with an unclean spirit. So this man had demons on him, man, who had his dwelling among the tombs, and no man could bind him, no, not with chains. And them demons gave him power. Them demons made him strong. So he was busting up out of chains, busting up, and he was beating people up. Okay, he slept amongst the graveyard. This certain man. Okay, that's why you get that movie Legion. That's where they got that from, man. Verse 4, because that he had been often bound with fetters and chains, and the chains had been plucked asunder by him, and the fetters broken in pieces. So this man had spiritual power, just like you read, I believe, what's that, Psalms 18 with King David. He broke a bow of steel with his arms. He had that power on the right hand side, but this man, he had power on the left hand side, and he was doing similar things, but on the left hand side. All right. Neither could any man tame him. You see? Verse 5, and always night and day he was in the mountains and in the tombs, crying and cutting himself with stones. But when he saw Yahushua far off, he ran and worshipped him. Why? Because them demons that was on him knew who Yahushua was. Yahushua made the demons. He created every demon. All right. The scriptures tell you all principalities and powers were made by him and for him. Okay, so the demons know exactly who Yahushua is. Every single demon. All right. They know he's on a way higher level than them. All right, which Yahushua in this life, okay, and what we're reading about, he made himself a little lower than the angels. He was in the flesh, but he still had that power in the flesh. Okay, like we do, like the Lord has given to us, and is going to intensify. All right, and cried with a loud voice and said, what have I to do with thee, Yahushua, thou son of the Most High Power? I adjure thee by the Most High that thou torment me not. So the demon was like, hey man, hey, you can't, don't hurt me, man, don't hurt me. You know, he was begging him, you know, say, I adjure you by the Most High. All right. And that thou torment me not, because he knew Yahushua had the power to torment him. The Lord could have did, you know, I can't explain it, but the Lord could have did something and you know, when the spirit messed the demon up. Okay, Verse 8, for he said unto him, come out of the man, thou unclean spirit. And he asked him, what is thy name? And he answered, saying, my name is Legion, for we are many. And he besought him much that he would not send them away out of the country. Okay, so the demon was begging, please, please, please don't send me away. Which through the spirit power, Yahweh Shemi Shah, we have that power to send demons on people. You have a demon messing with you, you can say, you could rebuke that demon, tell him, leave me alone, and say, I got a place for you to go. And tell him, here, you go this place. And the demon will obey you. Because they subject unto us through the name of Yahweh Shemi Shah. All right, which I have testimonies on that. Other brothers have testimonies on that too. All right, verse 11. Now there was there nigh unto the mountains a great herd of swine feeding. And all the devils besought him, saying, send us into the swine, that we may enter into them. You see? Showing you the demons, they need a host. Y'all like, all right, you're going to take us out of this body, put us in another body. Showing you that demons can go into animals too. And it's, why did they pick the swine? Verse 13, and forthwith Yahushua gave them leave, and the unclean spirits went out and entered into the swine, and the herd ran violently down a steep place into the sea. They were about 2,000 and were choked in the sea. You see? So the demons, the pigs, they felt that them demons jump on them. And they killed themselves. They ran into the water and choked themselves. All right? Showing you that the animals are spiritual too. All right? But the point is, all right, my point is bringing that out, man. You can send these demons places. All right, and the Lord said we're going to do greater works than he did. You see? So we have to walk in this. We have to walk in this spirit. We have to read these things and actually visualize these things, actually apply them to our life. We speak about the spiritual power. We speak about performing miracles and wondrous acts. Well, it's not like brothers been going into, man. It's not just going to come to you like that. You got to do things. You're going to have to do something. You're going to have to move in that spirit. You're going to have to actually be bold. And the power is there. You just got to use it. You can't be afraid to use it. You see? You can't be afraid to ask the Lord to give you the power to do the things that he did and greater works than he did, because he said that. He said that. And then the Lord said, whatever you ask in my name, I will do it. So after you pray, as the scripture say, you got to believe that you're going to receive those things. So you pray for the power in the name of Yahweh Shemi Shah. You believe, and then you walk in that mentality. You see? So understand that, yeah, this is a spiritual war. This is a spiritual battle. All right, you gotta take it to these spirits too. You know? Ephesians chapter 6, verse 10. I close out with this, Lord willing. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Right, not our own might, but in his might we have to be strong. Okay? Verse 11, put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. And the word wiles goes into what? Trickery. All right? So these demons, they got a lot of tricks, man. they be doing all types. There's many different ways they can come to you. And we all know our weaknesses that we have to work on. All right? We all know our strengths. You see? So we got to put on that armor, knowing that this is a battle. Verse 12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, and against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Okay, so we're not wrestling. It's not a physical war. We're fighting against demons. You see? And what makes it hard is that we're in the flesh. But we have to be strong in the power of the Lord and of his might. Okay, so we're fighting against these different demons. We're fighting against people that work with demons, these different witches and left-hand priests that try to cast demons, or that they know who the right hand is. They know, okay? They're trying to throw enchantments on us. We go to certain places, you got different people that's exercised in the spirit that's not like a regular everyday person that doesn't know anything spiritually. You got a lot of people out here that communicate with demons that actually know about the left hand, okay, and know that they're working with the left hand. They know that they're of the left hand, and when they see you, they know you're of the right hand, and they'll try to do certain things to you that you may not be aware of if you're not being circumspect. You see, which the scripture says no enchantment against Jacob. But we have to have, that's if we have that armor. Okay. Verse 13, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. All right, in the bad times, in these bad times when these different demons throw things our way, which we have to beware of that. Okay, as it says, let me get this too. 1 Peter 5, it's like 1 Peter 5 and 8. Be sober, be vigilant. Okay, the word and sober, you know, being clear-minded, spiritually first and foremost, and physically. Okay, being sober, and also not being high. It's like the opposite of being high-minded. Okay, you're being humble. Somebody that's high-minded, somebody that's just like somebody who's physically high or intoxicated, they don't perceive, they're not watching. Okay, they're proud, so they think they're untouchable. Okay, so they're not being circumspect. You see, sober, all right, being drunk, being high-minded, that's linked with pride. Okay, and being sober, clear-minded is linked with being humble. Okay, because when you're sober, when you're humble, you understand that these demons are around you. You're looking out. You're not being proud. You are not being ignorant of Satan's devices. You understand that that this is a battle. You haven't forgotten that you're in spiritual war. You see? All right, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, which is that word vigilant. Okay, let's go into that word vigilant. That word vigilant, it says Gregorio. To watch, give strict attention to, be cautious, active, to take heed, lest through remission and indolence, all right, indolence, you being ignorant. Let's do a dictionary on this. Look what it say. Oh, the web search. Indolence, avoidance of activity or exertion. Laziness. My failure is probably due to my own indolence, slothfulness, idleness. We spoke about that. Okay? You so proud to the point where you think nothing can hurt you, nothing can touch you, so you're being complacent in the spirit. And that can be the downfall of many physical wars. Okay? You can read about that in during the time when the Babylonians fell. Okay, when the writing on the wall came, and I believe the Persians took them down that same night. They was drinking and partying. They didn't think nothing could touch them. You see? Oh, and many other wars, they were being indolent, being slothful, lazy, because they were proud. They thought they had it. They thought they had the victory already. But we have to remember that we're behind enemy lines. The battle is not over. Right? To take heed, lest through remission and indolence some destructive calamity, which is unseen, a destructive calamity that comes out of nowhere, because you wasn't watching. But the demons never idle, man. They never sleep, okay? Because they're spirits. They don't have to rest, okay? They always plotting. They always doing something. You see? So you gotta be on your toes, your spiritual toes. To take heed lest through remission and indolence some destructive calamity suddenly overtake thee, or overtake one. Okay? So we have to watch as well as pray. You have to be vigilant. All right? 1 Peter 5:8, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. Okay, and this goes to myself first. Okay, we have to know that these demons, all right, Esau, they working through Esau, could be working through 2/3, working through these women, working through all type of things, okay? They walketh about seeking whom he may devour. When you read the book of Job, when they had the Most High called a council in the heavens, and the sons of God came, all right, Satan came also, because he's the son of God on the left-hand side. All right, the Most High asked him, what you been doing? And he basically said, I've been doing my job. All right, as a matter of fact, let's get that. This is the book of Job, chapter 2. I believe Job 2. And 1, again, there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before Yahweh, and Satan came also among them to present himself before Yahweh. And showing you that Satan works for the Most High, okay? He's not off the chain, off the leash, doing what he want to do, all right? The Most High called a council in the heavens, he got to show up, all right? He ain't breaking rank, breaking order, you know, okay? Job 2:2. And Yahweh said unto Satan, from whence comest thou? You know, where you been at? What you been up to? And Satan answered Yahweh and said, from going to and fro in the earth and walking up and down in it. So he's going all over the place. Satan, he's on his job, man. It's just like we got to be on our job. So we can't be indolent, complacent, laziness, slothful. We got to be sober. We got to be vigilant. Okay? Because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. Meaning he can't devour everybody. Okay? He's looking at who he may devour. Who's slipping, all right? Who can I come up on, all right? Who ain't on his watch? Okay? Who ain't being vigilant? All right? So he can't get everybody. If you on your watch, you gird about, you know, doing what you got to do. He can't devour you. Verse 9, whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. So he's trying to get all of us. All right? That's why these demons messing with you, because they don't have you. You see, so when the demons messing with you, that should show you that they don't have you. They trying to get you. Meaning they don't have you. You see, if you see these people in the world, they ain't getting tempted like we getting tempted, because they already lost. Satan already have them. He's looking for who he doesn't have, which is us. Lord willing, we continue in his truth, he'll never get us. All right. Ephesians 6:14. Stand therefore, having your loins girded about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod. Okay, having your loins girded about with truth, your spiritual loins, your mind. Having this truth on your mind, man. The Most High told Job, gird up thy loins like a man. All right, that word man in that scripture is gabar, meaning a warrior, a fighting man. Okay, not no punk. Okay, understand what this is about. Understand you in war, man. Okay, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Okay, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach glad tidings, roughly paraphrasing. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. See, so when them demons throw something at you, man, your faith, you just shake it off. It bounce right off you. Meaning it have no power, because your faith. in the Lord, man, then faith comes with action. All right. Verse 17, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High. That's why when Satan tried to tempt Yahushua, they was throwing scriptures back at each other, back and forth, you know. So you combat these demons first and foremost with the word, which is Yahushua. He is the word, okay? And you had the angels around you. If you fear the Lord, you know what I'm saying? '18, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints. So you praying for yourself and also for the brotherhood. You see? That combats these demons. Prayer to the Lord, of course. Verse 19, and for me that utterance may be given unto me, that I may open my mouth boldly to make known the mystery of the gospel, for which I am an ambassador in bonds, that therein I may speak boldly as I ought to speak. Okay, so we have to be bold in this thing. All right, and the Lord has given us every tool, every resource, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to walk in that boldness, man. All right, so we have to understand that, know that, and be confident in that. And don't let these demons beat you up. Don't let these demons beat you up. You beat them up through the Spirit, okay? And that's the point of this lesson. So, Lord willing, it was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, HaKadosh, double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone, rule well. Until the next lesson, Shalom.